You alright guys? I'm going to be doing a video between the two, what I see as the best two Android devices out at the moment, HTC One X and the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Filming this on my iPhone 4S and it's about 2 o'clock in the morning again. Right, start off with hardware. We'll go to the One X first. See on the left hand side, micro USB, nothing else. On the bottom there's a microphone. On the right hand side we have the volume rocker. On the top we have a power button and a 3.5mm headphone jack and the SIM card tray there. On the back we have the camera module with flash and the HTC logo, Beats Audio down there, and a front facing camera up here with all the speaker grills. Move off to the side and get the Nexus here. A duck connector on the right hand side with the power button. On the top we have nothing. On the left, volume rocker up and down. On the bottom, microphone, headphone, jack and micro USB port, camera module and flash on the back. This also has a removable tactile back cover. Sorry about that. I'll go through the specs of these two quickly. Both have so I don't know why I said both have, because they don't. I'm going to say the thickness of these two, 8.9mm exactly, 8.94, so it's 0.04 of a millimetre thicker. You can't notice the difference at all, I'll be honest, because they're both slightly curved at the bottom. You can see HTC one's got a little chin, and this is just curved all the way, the Nexus. Oh, I didn't come prepared again. No, I've come prepared this time. I've got some specs for you. Right, 1GB of RAM, 1GB of RAM, 16GB internal storage. This is the HPSPA Plus version. 32GB of storage. This is obviously the international version. 1800mAh battery, 1750 on the Nexus. And this comes with a quad-core Tegra 3 processor clocked at 1.5 GHz on the One X, and on the Nexus 1.2 GHz dual core TIO map 4460. What next? Screens 1280x720 on the Nexus, 1280x720 on the One X. This is a Super LCD2 display. This is a Super AMOLED HD, not Plus. It uses the Pentile matrix, red, green, blue, green, which makes everything more greeny, bluey. Not very nice, but quite good because of you don't notice it as much as the Galaxy S2, because it's got, not the Galaxy S2, I don't know why I said that. You don't notice it very much because it's got so many pixels. I was going to say, yeah, 4.7 inch on the One X, 4.65 inch here, slightly smaller. You really don't notice the difference. Excuse me. On the back of the One X we have an 8MP camera, which is an f2.0 lens, 28mm wide angle. Produces some really nice shots. Not as good as this 4S, but still very good. And on the back of here we have a 5MP shooter, which is f2.8. I had to Google it, find it out. So it lets in a lot less light than this does. Sorry, dropped it. I don't know how many millimeters across the lens is, but it looks a lot smaller than that, doesn't it? Sorry, God, I keep coughing tonight. Oh dearie me. Right, let's have a look at a quick screen comparison. I've got both set to half brightness, 50%. You can see the difference in the lock screens here. Both running Android 4.0.3 at the moment. This is on a custom, well, not custom ROM really, it's just CyanogenMod 9, so it's pretty much stock Google. For some reason the screen's showing up a bit strange on the iPhone. It's like you can see a slightly crisscross pattern on the Nexus. It's not like that in real life. I've got this picture, I downloaded it, it's a 1080p picture. So what I'm going to do is rotate both of them, show you the difference because they're the same resolution and the colour tone and everything of this picture, because it's the same picture obviously. And you can determine which one you think is best. Go. What I do is I'll move that out of the way. You can see I'm recording on this table again. I'll show it underneath. A little close up there. You can see the colour tone there. And then on the Nexus. Again, I'll put the two together and you determine, you tell me which one you prefer. What I'll do, if the screen focuses again, I'll zoom in right the way in on the eye here, as far as I can go there. For some reason that's as far as it's letting me go, so I'll try and get the same amount. There you go. Personally, the One X screen is amazing compared to this. This is a great screen, the Galaxy Nexus, but this screen is just, I don't know how they've managed to do it, it's just astonishing. Very, very pleased with the display. But you can zoom in further on this, which I like, but just try and get the same amount of zoom. It's quite hard to do. But yeah, you can make up your own mind, but I think the One X wins. Only just though, this is a very, very nice display. But and it looks even better in person. It's not as pink as it is on the iPhone 4S camera. It's more this colour, but still very nice. God, so why do I keep coughing? No, dearie me. Right, let's go to the camera. You can see the camera application on the One X. You can see what we have here. We have this little menu down here. I can press it. So you have slow motion video, auto, HDR, panorama, portrait, group portrait, landscape, whiteboard, close up and low light are some of the options. On the settings here, camera main, or you can do the front facing, resolution, oh pardon me, HD, or the video quality you can change. Get back there. And you've got a lot of options there, ISO, white balance, camera options, and the rest of it, and then flash, auto, flash on, flash off. Out of the way. Bring the Galaxy Nexus in, and you have the zoom here. You can toggle between front facing and rear facing. Down here we've got three options. There's camera, pictures, videos or panorama. You have a little settings button here where you can change the scene, or action, night, sunset, party. You can change the exposure, you can change the white balance, and you can change the flash, but not very many options. And you can change the picture size as well. Not as many options as the One X. I'll show you how we can take a picture on this. Put the One X into view. This is like a camera reception, isn't it? One phone recording another, recording another. Take a quick picture of my MacBook. You can see the specs I got here. I'm just going to do a quick photo with the flash on. I'll take one with the One X quickly. Exactly the same photo. That didn't put the flash on that one. I'll show you the difference. That's what the One X took, and that's what the Galaxy Nexus took. So the One X is definitely a better camera. Okay, what is next on my itinerary? Oh dear. These both record in 1080p. I think this is actually better. This is very disappointing in the One X in the 1080p department. It's really grainy, it's quite frustrating. We're going to do next a browser comparison. You can see I went on Google Images and just put in HD. I think I'm on Google on this browser. Should be, yeah. And what I'll do is go to privacy and security, and I'll do the same thing here. And clear the cache there, clear cache there, history there, history there. Clear all cookie data, clear all cookie data, and we'll clear the form data as well. Form data as well. Okay. First thing we're going to do This is on the stock browser on both. I normally use Google Chrome on the One X, but I'm going to use the stock browser to make it a bit more fair, sorry. And we're going to go to bookmarks, bench. Now first we're going to do the HTML5 speed reading mobile by Microsoft. We'll see which one does best. I'll zoom out fully. It's showing 12 frames per second here and 60 here. Doesn't look like 60, but it's not doing too badly. As you can see, Android browser 534.3, Android 4.0.3. That's exactly the same browser here, it says 534.3, Android 4.0.3. And you can see 60 frames per second, 12. I'll press start again. Well, I'm not going to let that load, that's going to take fucking ages. That was a lot better there. Right, let's go to the next one, which is HTML5 test. I'm not going to do any flash tests. The flash is turned off on both of these, by the way. 275 and 3 bonus points, 270 and 3 bonus points. So yeah, you're using a 1X using 4.0.3, that's right. Samsung Galaxy Nexus, that's right. Let's see where they differ. 11, 20, 21, 21, 20, 20, 24, 24, 65, 65, 18, 18, 0, 0, 15, 15, 5, 5, 4, 4, 20, 20, 9, 9, 13, 13, 10, 10, 15 here on the storage, and only 10 on storage here, because it doesn't have a web SQL database on this one, that's the only difference. So yeah, what I might do actually is open up some web pages, like, hang on a minute, just make sure I don't have anything naughty on there. No, I don't, but I'm going to make sure. You can never be sure, you can never be too sure. Right, what we'll do is we'll load up, and I'm sure one of them will probably go to the mobile site and one of them will probably go to the full site. That's just the way things work sometimes. We'll go to WP Central, loading up a Windows Phone news thing, because I still have my HTC Titan. I like to keep up with Windows Phone. For some reason it's doing this weird grainy thing on the showing up on the iPhone for the Galaxy Nexus. I'm not sure if that will translate when you watch it on YouTube, but if it does, that's not how it looks. It might be through this glass. Let's see if it's any different like that. Yeah, it is. It's filming through the glass. The glass is felt, but oh well, I can't be asked to hold the camera. I didn't even see which one of them loaded first then. I'm going to double tap here. You can see it rewraps, double tap here. Doesn't rewrap. But still, both very good. Web browsing. Experiences. God, my leg hurts. Right, we're going to open up some stock apps now, see which one's quickest. Calculator. That's the 1X. We'll go calendar. That was the, oh, I think that was a tie. I'm going to have to give it a tie there. Now we'll go next to camera. That was the 1X by a hair. We'll try. What should we try? Let's try music. There's music on here. Play music is called for some reason. That was the 1X. Let's try quadrant. That was the 1X, definitely. Let's actually run quadrant, it doesn't take too long. I pressed the 1X first there by mistake, but it shouldn't make much of a difference. this doesn't take too long to run, so don't worry. I'm gonna have a drink. This is literally the best drink in the world. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, just showing off. Just showing off. Can't wait. It's gonna be very good. And it's a fly on that beast. Yeah. Oh, one X is finished. We'll proceed now. 4, 8, 5, 8. Let me focus on that. There you go. Focus back to the centre. Galaxy Nexus should be there, about 2000 it says. Come on G-Nex, speed up. This is 16 minutes long. People don't want to watch videos that are 16 minutes long, so this probably won't get any views. If it doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed. It says 2 o'clock in the morning. I could be watching Face Jacker right now. Right, let's finish that last. 2256, so yeah, definitely better on the 1X. There any more? Have I got Limpack on here? I do have Limpack. Let's try Limpack, because that's a quick one. And we'll run single thread. I'll try 3 times each. 50.839, 44.1. Try again. 51 and 44. 45 and 51. Let's try multi-thread. 139, 75, 131, 70, let's try one more time, and 150, 61. So it's not the most accurate benchmark in the world, obviously. But yeah, that's a brief, not really brief, quite a long comparison of these two Android devices. Overall, I think the 1X is slightly better. I use neither as my daily driver because I've got this iPhone, purely because I cycle quite a lot and I've got a, I'll do that, it goes onto my bike. I've got what's it called, a case I suppose that clips in to my bike, and it is ANT plus, so it responds with, pairs up with my heart rate monitor, and neither of these have ANT plus adapters or cases, because neither of them are that popular. So hopefully if the HTC One X picks up some steam, some cases get made for it, some ANT plus adapters get made for it, and I won't have to use the tiny little screen on the iPhone 4S anymore. It's 18 minutes long. Why do I say I've been like I'm popular? I'm not popular. Anyway. Oh dear, what should I watch now? Face Checker's on. Right. Goodbye. I was going to try and say goodbye in Spanish then, and I completely forgot how to say goodbye in Spanish. Adios. Feck off, you bastards.